Hello and welcome to the Talking Ben's Valorant Tournament Season 2, Week number 5, Game number 2 between Liv's EBoys and Clutch and Crutch. Game number 1, I'm going to be honest with you, it was a bit of an onslaught. Clutch and Crutch came out to play. They won 13-4 on the backs of Wolfie and Skylar. It was a great game nonetheless, though. Liv's EBoys did have some fighting moments, most notably with Oreo and Ghost Toxin. But it's a new game. We are playing on Ascent this time, so a little bit different going. But taking a look at Clutch and Crutch Skedaddle, they already have their team comp ready to go. And we do have a bit of a change here. Looks like Drew is going to go to Clove this time. Che going to pick Raze, and Wolfie going to pick Sova. So how do you think that's going to translate here into game number 2 after such a successful game number 1?
I think it's gonna go hopefully more to Liv's team this map, because I'm looking at Drew's team comp, and it's not the best comp, but they do have everyone on comfort agents. You have Drew, who showed up really big the last few matches he's played the Clove. You have Skylar on Cypher, Zay on Reyna, Che on Raze, yeah, and Wolfie on Sova, which I hope is also a comfort agent for him.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it all plays out for the attackers there. Ghost Toxin is coveted. Omen play Gage going to switch over to Phoenix. We've seen how good he is on Phoenix at times. Oreo not going to play Neon this time, going to go with the Reyna instead, and Loaf on Gecko. So we will have to see how Liv's EBoys can try and lock in after Gage was last game's Extreme X Factor. We're going to go over to Isaac for this game's Extreme X Factor. Isaac, who is the X Factor of this match?
All right, I was looking through my notes last game, guys, and I realized I forgot to carry a 3, a 1, and a 4. Oh wait, shoot, that was Lowe's pie. That's my bad. The X Factor this game, I'm looking over on the bottom of the screen. The person that top fragged last game throughout the entire game. I'm looking at Che right now. I think Che is going to cook this game. She's on Duelist. She's not on Smokes like last game, and I think this game she's going to have a heyday. So let's see what she can do.
Absolutely. Here we go for game number 2 as the attackers are going to go towards A site here. Liv with that wall immediately up here for the defenders. So they are going to try and break this wall, and Liv is going to try and be with the team. There's Zay. I don't even know what he was doing, but Liv able to take care of business there. So already 5v4. Ghost Toxin looking to try and find something. Che throwing out the grenade. Not going to land anything here. Wow, Oreo taking down Skylar. Huge there. Drew trying to find something on Oreo, but not going to do it. 3 attackers already down. Look at that. Oreo with 4. Or, excuse me, 3. I thought he was maybe on for 4. But Loaf going to clean things up here. 3 big kills from Oreo. It's a little bit different than last game. He started 0-5, so now he is really looking to lock in here, Skedaddle. Do you think that the change to Reyna was exactly what Oreo needed after not having a good start on Neon last game?
I think it's exactly what he needs. Oreo was playing really well last game. His aim was really good, but what was unfortunate for him is that when he played Neon, he was peeking into multiple people at the same time. So that was not ideal if you're a Neon main, but if he plays Reyna, he could get out, definitely.
Find some more for sure. Oreo is going to be just looking into it, an absolute crowd, but still taking down Wolfie as Loaf got Zay. Che taking Oreo right back now. So 4v3, the defenders. Gonna have 2 on flank here while 2 push main. So the grenade gonna go out here. Low sitting in the corner. There's Skylar taking down Liv. So a 3v3 already as Skylar's going to get the Spectre. Ghost Toxin taking down Trey, but Skylar getting Gage there. So a 2v2. It is Skylar and Drew going against Ghost Toxin and Loaf, but Loaf taking care of Drew. So now Skylar going to have to try and find something here. Sees that Ghost Toxin is up top. Going to go down. Skylar with 3. It's Loaf. It's Skylar. 1v1. And there it is, Loaf! Getting the kill! Up to 4! What a big kill from Loaf! Able to get the second round win. That's exactly what they needed in a 1v1 with Skylar nonetheless. I mean, Skedaddle, how were they able to do it?
Calm aim, game sense, crosshair placement, Valorant tips for Immortal. You also noticed Loaf reloaded before his fight with Skylar, so you know he's watching those TikToks. So you're muted right now.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to figure something out there, but it's all good. We do have a mid-ish push here. There is Zay, but going to be the one taking down Loaf is Wolfie. Looking for more. There is a second on Liv Bibby. Gage going to get the blind out again here. And there it is, but Wolfie's trying to get more here, not able to. Skylar taking down Oreo. Ghost Toxin taking down Drew. It's a 2v2 again already. Ghost Toxin and Gage going against Skylar and Wolfie. Big plays here. Skylar might get the timing on Ghost Toxin potentially. Ghost Toxin does have the spike. Look at Gage trying to get something. Wow! It's going to be a 1v1. Ghost Toxin and Wolfie. Wolfie is 3. Ghost Toxin has spike.
Yeah, but Ghost looks like he knows where Wolfie is. Wolfie made a noise there.
1v1. Ghost Toxin waiting, and Wolfie is there. Wolfie doesn't have the wise. They're going to push it as well. Wolfie with 4! Oh my goodness! Going from 0-2 to top of the team, getting the clutch there. Unreal. I thought Ghost Toxin had them dead to rights. Skedaddle. Wolfie's poise.
He fell asleep.
He fell asleep at the wheel. I don't know what happened to Ghost Toxin, but Wolfie with a 4K clutch there. How did they do it? How did they stay alive?
It's better aim. Ghost Toxin really shouldn't have lost that 1v1 considering Wolfie was walking backwards right into him.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but look at that. Zay Wall blinded takes care of Loaf. Oh my goodness, the defenders gonna lose 2 here with Wolfie taking care of Oreo. Liv trying to find some more. Wow, what a nice shot from Liv though. 4v3 already. The attackers looking to get on the site quickly here. Zay pushing all the way up to spawn. Ghost Toxin with only a Bucky. Might have a good chance here. Zay sitting in the corner, but Ghost Toxin has no idea. Oh, he's gonna miss the first but gets the second. 4v2. Gage does see another. There is Che, the Extreme X Factor, taking him down, and then it's all up to Liv Bibby. Does hear one. There's Che going down, only 7 health though. But the shotgun from Zay getting a 3K there, taking the round win, and we are all tied up. This game has had a lot of action already. Unfortunately though, the only one without 2 kills at least right now is Drew. Skedaddle, what does Drew really need to do to be able to lock in here and try and find something on these defenders?
I think Drew's actually not doing terrible. She's smoking for the team and she's entering last, which means that her teammates are getting more kills than her. So I think it's just she hasn't gotten any opportunities to fight people yet. So we'll see what happens in the later round.
We will see indeed. Zay with the old Ghost Toxin going to go to Wine here. I think Che has a good idea that they are there. That is an insane kill from Skylar, but look at Oreo getting right back onto Zay. 4v4 here as the defenders not on site. The Loaf does have that blind ready to go out at a moment's notice. There is the ult from Che going to put it up. Able to get one, but Loaf is right there back. Skylar taking one down on Loaf though. 3v2. Wolfie is on the flank though. Going to think better of it though. Making their way towards the tree side. And Oreo doesn't know that Drew is underneath, and that is exactly what we were talking about. Skylar getting his 3rd. The attackers winning a round, and Drew finally getting on the board. There's exactly what Skedaddle said. Just really needs to take some gunfights here, and they were able to find one there and stay alive as well. The attackers do have the momentum right now on the back of Skylar after he was able to find Ghost Toxin in Wine. But there are 3 ults on the side of the defenders, while Ghost Toxin has 6 of his 7 orbs that he needs. So maybe a potential 4 ults here for the Liv EBoys team. It's going to be a bit of a mid-push, it looks like, with most of the attackers going towards B site. So we will see what Wolfie has here on the scan. Able to get one on Oreo here. Oreo is going to find out. Wow, Wolfie with an insane shot. But there is the ult from Gage trying to find something. Loaf going to take care of the boom bot. Gage wasn't able to find anything with Wolfie there. Going to go down to them again as Zay takes another. Wolfie with 3! All up to Ghost Toxin with just a ghost himself. The attackers making their way to B site. He has no idea where any of them are, though. Sitting in main. Ghost in hand. And 5 people to kill. Could you imagine the ninja defuse? Would be insane, but there is one. He is going to TP across. Drew was able to see it. Drew, wow, getting head dinked there. Zay is on low health, actually. Ghost Toxin trying to get out at the last moment, but Wolfie finishes it up with 4 big kills. It is Wolfie's game. They have just been taking over right now. The defenders seem to have no answer, and the Gage ult is online. Not the one for Gage, but the one for Wolfie here. They are the only one on the team with ult, but they have 9 kills leading the way here for the Clutch and Crutch crew. Lives EBoys. They need to find something. Last game's Extreme X Factor at the bottom. Oreo trying to lead the way here on the Reyna. But they got to get more out of these kills here. It's going to be an A-sided push with Wolfie on the lurk here. Going to get the orb in A main is Drew. So now a mid push here. Wolfie able to take down one here. Liv trying to find something. There is Oreo taking down Shay, but Skylar right back to make it a 3v3. Liv does have ult. Might be able to use it to get the man advantage back. Drew pushing on the side, and isn't going to know that Gage is there, but Gage misses. And Gage is going to go down to Drew. Oh, no. Bad sell there. But Drew is going to get blinded. Ghost Toxin taking care of them, but Skylar taking care of Liv Bibi. It's all up to Ghost Toxin. Ghost Toxin able to get another. Trying to find more. Going to go down to Wolfie, though. The attackers are going to once again win with Skylar and Wolfie at a combined 20 kills right now. Skedaddle, they are just absolutely looking phenomenal with 5 straight round wins. What do the defenders need to do to be able to slow these guys down?
I think there's just a lot of micro fumbles here for the defenders, where Gage should have definitely gotten that kill on Drew earlier. Him missing that first shot led Skylar and Drew to double back and double peek him together, which meant he lost his life. So they really need to clean up their micro gameplay here.
Definitely, it's going to be a scan for Wolfie, but most of the attackers going towards B side. Gage going to be throwing out the fireball, but look at that. Oreo with a big kill on Zay, so the defenders getting exactly what they need here. Ghost Toxin sitting. Wow, Gage going to go down, and Oreo with a second kill. Oreo trying to do it all right now as the attackers do have the entirety of B site here. The defenders going to try and make their way over, but Loaf taking care of Drew here, so it's a 4v2 already. The ult from Loaf is out. The shotgun from Ghost Toxin going to TP across, but he has no idea. Che is right there. 3v2. Oreo going to try and find something on his Skylar. Not going to be able to do it. Loaf taking care of Skylar, though. And there is Loaf with 3 as the defenders finally getting right back into the swing of things on the back of Loaf there. With 8 kills now, Loaf was having some issues with connectivity in the last game, but they seem to be coming to life right now. Skedaddle, do you think that the maybe switch to Gecko was important, or is it really just the difference on the ping?
I think it's both. I think Loaf is doing really well on Gecko. I think as Reyna, he didn't really know how to play around his util or positioning earlier last game, so now on Gecko, I'm seeing a lot better positioning and more playing around his util for a change, so I think it's a mix of both.
Absolutely. We are going to see the defenders try and continue the momentum here as they are up, or excuse me, down 5-3 at the moment here. It is a mid push, and Zay going to take care of Oreo in maybe 2 seconds. That's the fastest death I think we've seen in the entire tournament. Ghost Toxin going to TP across, maybe trying to find Zay, able to get one. Can they TP out? Yes, they can, but the swing by Skylar is there. 4v3 already. There is Loaf going down as well. Skylar on demon time right now. Going to get 3 on Gage. Last one remaining is Liv. Can Skylar find more? Yo, Liv's going to take care of them. Liv's going to look for one on Drew, and is able to. It's going to have to be a 1v4 clutch for Liv here. But they are going to res Gage. 2v2 now. Wolfie sitting in mid with the help of Che. Drew, or excuse me, Liv and Gage Do they know that there's one
Last
underneath?
player
Liv getting
standing.
blinded by his own teammate, or her own teammate, excuse me.
One enemy.
Liv is going to take another one down, though. It's a 3v1. Wolfie and Liv. Liv! Holy cow! Liv with the 1v4
She got it. She
clutch!
got it. She got it.
And she got the defuse off! Liv!
Is what
For
I
the
trained
Liv's E-Boys! Getting within one round there, I can't believe it! Skedaddle, what possessed Liv to be able to clutch that round?
I think the comm from her teammate really helped there. You see on the map where they pinged Tom Heaven, indicating that they know Wolfie was breaking the door in a tree and following her. So having that info, Liv was able to make the crosshair adjustment to Heaven and finally be able to take down Wolfie.
Unreal from Liv. I mean, she's been great at times. She's had her moments, but it's unbelievable what we're seeing. And look at that, Oreo and Zay are just having a battle in mid right now. Wolfie trying to do some damage here. Oreo taking care of that scan. Skylar gonna take him down though, making it a 4v4.
dropping smoke.
The attacker's trying to push onto B here. Loaf is gonna go down to Drew. Here is the ult from Che. Can they find anything? The satchel's not really working. And wow! Going to take care of Ghost Talks and wall in his ult! Making it a 4v2. Live engaged. Once again, gonna have to have some heroics, but Wolfie is right there.
Whoa,
Wolfie.
whoa, whoa.
That was a little toxic, but there's Gage. We have seen what Gage has been able to do when he needs to be clutch. Drew knows. There is one. Drew with the shot through the firewall! Able to take care of Gage and bring the lead up to 2 rounds there. I mean, Drew, that was unreal. I don't even know what to say to that. Just perfectly timed and perfectly was able to aim on their head. Beautifully done by Drew. Able to give the Clutch and Crutch crew a 2-round advantage. But the defenders trying to find anything they can here. We are going to have 5 total ults ready to go here between the 2 teams. So it's going to be an A-sided push here. Oreo and Zay once again meeting in mid, and this one goes to Oreo. Ghost Talks are going to get seen here by the Boombot. Is going to go down to 44 health. Trying to find something. Oreo did some damage to Chain there, but there is Skylar as well as Wolfie. Skylar able to take care of more. Che taking down the Gage ult. Gage was able to get Skylar in that ult though.
Player standing.
And now it is all up to Liv once again. Wolfie going to see the timing on Liv. The attackers going to get another round win. They have won 7 of the last 9. And now we go to round number 12 here. Skedaddle, this round is so important for these defenders to be able to win this. What do they have to do here? As I can see, Loaf has already pulled out the Odin. We're going to get a knock from Wolfie, so it's going to be chaos. What do the defenders have to do here?
They need to be really mindful of the attacker ults here. They have Solo ult, they have Cypher ult, they have Reynat and Clove ult. So it's going to take a lot from the defender for to win this round.
Absolutely, the hunt begins, but it is going to get shut down just as fast as Wolfie taking care of Oreo right in the middle there. Loaf ready to go here with that Odin at a moment's notice. Zay is pushing up into tree though. The door is closed. Zay maybe going up top. Loaf trying to find something here. Loaf able to take care of Drew, but Drew is going to ult. Does he know that the door was closed? Loaf forgot the door was closed. Oh no! Now it's all up to Ghost Talks and then the Sheriff. Just absent-mindedly forgetting the door was closed. They're not a good look. Ghost Toxin with a Sheriff and a Judge is going to have to find something. They do hear Wolfie. There is a big kill, though. The Odin might have to come out here. It might not. Jay going to get hit by that. And there it is. Zay cleaning it up. The attacker's going to win that round. And boy, the defenders just hurting on the other side as they go to the attack side now. As we go to Fat Gerard for the fat stat of the half, 32 combined kills from Skylar and Wolfie. Just putting on an absolute clinic here while only having 6 and 7 deaths apiece. So doing a great job being able to stay alive. Skedaddle, Oreo again trying to lead the way for the team, but you know, moments like Loaf had with the door being closed and just the micro adjustments they need to make is we're gonna have to Skylar's regardless. Sorry,
PG. It's a PG
anyways,
show.
my bad. Anyways, so here we go. It's going to be an A-sided attack here for the Lives EBoys, as Clutch and Crutch are going to be defending this site very well. They do have 3 on. Ghost Toxin going to get scanned. But Wolfie not able to take care of... Well, Wolfie was able to get some there. A lot of people going down. Gage taking care of 1 on Drew, but Skylar getting Ghost Toxin and Wolfie getting Gage. Loaf taking care of Skylar, but Wolfie getting 1 right back on Loaf. Zay going to go down to Wolfie. Wolfie with 4! Again! Wolfie has been taking over this game. 19-6 right now. Another 4K for Wolfie. It has just been too much for Lives EBoys to be able to hold on here. Skedaddle, Wolfie has just been playing so exceptionally well. What are they doing that the defenders just can't seem to get a grasp of?
He's finding really good spots to take his duels from. He was playing from Heaven, if I'm not mistaken, and around the Heaven smoke. So he was able to get a lot of kills from that. To be honest, there's no counterplay other than the attackers need to be aware of it.
Absolutely, Zay getting uber aggressive, but Oreo going to take them down. The attackers are trying to find something, but look at that! Che with the boombot taking down Loaf. The heal to Oreo, trying to find something through the smoke there. Not able to. The util being used very well here by Drew as they are a chokehold on this main push. Wolfie does have the outlaw in hand, taking down Oreo in mid for the 3. Skylar looking for more here on Gage. There is Drew taking down Liv though. And Skylar gonna clean things up. The defenders win once again. And oh my gosh, once again, this is a PG Joe. I sincerely apologize for Skylar's actions there. But nonetheless, he does take the round win. The defenders are up by 6 now. Lives EBoys, it's just tough sledding for them right now. They can't seem to get anything to work right now. Skylar and Wolfie with a combined 40 kills right now is just absurd. I mean, it's nothing we've seen in this tournament so far. Getting 2 people to just out-frag at this high of a level, it's unreal what they're able to do right now. So we're going to have an A-side here. Drew thinking better than to push out mid where Oreo's at. Oreo looking high. Going to find Drew, though, immediately. The defenders just can't find anything, but look at that! Wolfie taking them right back. Ghost Toxin going to get the blind on Zay. Ghost Toxin thinking better of it, though. Gage watching as well. Wolfie with that outlaw in the smoke. Zay trying to find something. It does on Loaf. Gage going to get scanned here. Can they find any more? 3v4. And we do have a flank. It's Che on the flank. Is Gage ready? Che does hear them come up, though. Is going to wait. But look at Skylar all the way deep. Going to get taken care of by Gage. But Gage going to have to deal with 2 here. There it is. And Ghost Toxin is now all alone. Sitting in spawn. Going to get crunched here. Is going to have to find something huge. And is not going to be able to do it. The damage was dealt, but the kills didn't come up. It is all Clutch and Crutch. 11-4, Skedaddle, the momentum on their side. The micro adjustments just not getting there for the defenders. These attackers have just been unreal, especially Skylar and Wolfie. What are they doing that is so different from the rest of the group to be able to have such a successful game?
I feel like the attackers are giving too much map control to the defenders. They were able to push everywhere. They were able to push out A main, mid, B, so it really feels like there's nowhere for the attackers to go right now, especially since they couldn't even go to B through B main in the earlier round.
Absolutely. Sitting in the corner is going to be Zay, waiting patiently for anybody to come through, but it looks like it's going to be another mid push here. Drew would have the ultimate timing here. Drew is going to find one on Oreo, but can't get the kill. Liv taking care of Drew after Oreo gets a heal, and Gage able to get Zay, so big kills here for the defenders, but Che has quite a spot. Going to try to find Ghost Toxin, but not able to. 5v3 already. It's all up to Skyla and Wolfie. the 2 top frags. There's 1 for Skylar, 2 for Skylar with that Odin. Make it 3 for Skylar as Wolfie gets another. Already a 2v1 for Liv. No, it's Wolfie taking them down. It was a 5v2, but the 2 top frags, 47 combined kills is just too much for Liv's EBoys right now. It is unreal, the manhandling that they've been able to do, and we are on the verge of another 13-4 win here for the Clutch and Crutch crew.
Yes.
It's going to have to take Herculean efforts for Liv's EBoys to be able to win this match. They have the Vandals, but only Ghost Toxin has the full shield. It's going to be tough.
This should do.
There are 2 ults apiece for each team. But here we go. Led by Oreo, the ult is out. Wolfie trying to hold with that ult. 2 ults in the way. Wolfie knows where they are. Gage is going to go down to Skylar. Skylar sees them through the smoke here. Able to take Lope down through the smoke. Oreo going to get some damage dealt as well. Has to get the spike here and is able to. 4v4 as Ghost Toxin takes down Shay. Smoke's going out for both sides. A blind, 2 blinds, a paranoia. Do they know that Skylar is underneath them? Oh my god, Ghost Toxin goes right over him! No! But Skylar gets taken out by Gage! Gage with 2! There is Oreo! It's all up to Zay! Zay has to clutch up here right now, and the attackers get a start! It's something! It's a beginning! We'll see if they can continue, Skedaddle. What did you like out of the attackers there to be able to get 1? Is this the start of something now?
Yeah, I like that they also went through mid to make an A split by the end. I think it just came down to the fact that they won their duels. And I don't really like the fact that they went through mid so late, but we'll see. I think it worked out well for them, nevertheless.
It's going to be a bit of an eco diff here, as there's only 3 defenders with rifles, and it's going to be a fast A push here. There is nobody on site. Wolfie's sitting in mid right now, but they do have the Gage ult. But is the Gage ult going to hit anything? I don't believe it is. A miss from Wolfie. I mean, we know that Gage is the ultimate master with the Gage ult, but not finding anything there. Liv, making the presence known of the Gage ult. Oreo, though, is stuck in a corner. Are they able to get out? But there's the coverage from Ghost Toxin. Oreo taking down Shay early. That's the first pick of the round. Zay going to be looking in mid here. Smoke is going to go down. They are going to see Zay if they can just continue to shoot. Maybe Oreo not able to find the kill, but Liv getting Skylar. So a 5v3 already. The defender's on the back foot here. There is Zay going down as well. But Wolfie has the timing. Able to find 1. Able to find 2. 3v2. Wolfie again is going to have to pull something out as Drew is able to see Gage in mid. But only has a classic. 2 people there. Gage going to take care of them. It's going to be a 1v5 clutch potential for Wolfie here. 120 health is all that remains for these attackers to get another round. B site, where the plant is going to go down. We do have Oreo sitting in tree. Can they find the timing on Wolfie? Wolfie going to be going towards B main here. Is Oreo going to see? Oreo might have a chance here, but no, he's just going to be about hair behind. Can't get the timing just right. But he's going to go up through Pizza here and try and find something up top. That spike is ticking. The door is down, though, so it might be only a 2v1 here. Wolfie looking for Liv.
Wait, Oreo can't come and help.
Yeah, Oreo is on the flank, though. The wall is down. Liv going to take care of Wolfie. That is another round win for the attackers, but they're going to lose all the guns.
Oh, no.
Loaf is not going to have enough to buy up here. Neither is Ghost Toxin. So maybe a fatal mistake here, losing the guns on this round. I mean, they get the round win and everything, but the eco is up for the defenders. They do have 3 rifles, but Shay and Zay going to only have pistols here. So Ghost Toxin going to go with the Judge. Maybe a good substitute here. The attackers with a B-sided push. Loaf going to try and find Zay and is able to. The attackers trying to make this interesting right now. Wolfie was able to get the ult orb Drew sitting in mid. Wolfie's all the way pushed up into the spawn of the attackers. It's going to be a mid push here. Loaf, another big kill, but there is Wolfie on the backside. Spike is down. It's a 4v3, and you feel like the attackers might be stuck mid here. Wolfie on the backside trying to find anything is going to swing out just at the wrong time. There is Loaf, but look at Liv getting Wolfie there at the last second. So now it's all up to Che on 48 health. Sitting here, has to find something lucky. Oh, Liv turns! Wow! The Loaf with 3 takes them down. The attackers have gotten 3 in a row now. They have the eco in their favor. I'm not saying it's a comeback, but Skedaddle, they are finally turning up the heat right now. What are they doing differently that the defenders don't seem to have an answer for right now?
I think they're just winning their individual gunfights. They seem to be really aware of the flanks by now. Considering that the defenders have been just flanking just about anywhere, B main, A main, instantly appearing behind them. So I think part of it is them realizing that these flanks are happening really quickly.
Absolutely. It's going to be just a share for Wolfie here in mid. Zay finally getting out of the spawn, but 2 mid here. There is the scan as Oreo and Gage are going to be sitting mid. The ult is out for Zay. Wolfie trying to find anything with that shock dart and is not going to hit. Oh my goodness, the Extreme X Factor might have the flank of the century. The attackers all sitting there. Ghost Toxin going to ult on the site, but they don't even know that Che's behind. Oh my goodness. They're going to try and push as quickly as possible here. Skylar is going to get hit by the paranoia. Oreo taking down Skylar. Wolfie going to get the door slammed shut. The attackers have all of the site right now. Gage gonna go down to Zay though. And Oreo taking care of Zay, so 4v3. But the ult from Che on the other side. Ghost Toxic taking care of Che though. 3v2 already. Ghost Toxic taking care of Drew, and it's all up to Wolfie. Wolfie with just a sheriff. No reason to save here. Is going to have to try and find some heroic efforts to be able to get the 1v3 clutch. Ghost Toxin and Loaf just looking at each other here. There's Loaf gonna go down though. Oh my god, it's Wolfie with 2! But Liv, baby, clutches again! Ice in her veins, gets the round win. Liv might be the most clutch person in this tournament. Skedaddle, I mean, you know how well of a player Liv Vivi is to have the ice in her veins. How is she able to once again clutch it up when it is most important?
I think Liv is just built like that. She has that dog in her. She doesn't get phased by the intimidation that Wolfie has. Yeah, that's Livy.
Absolutely. Liv getting high praise from Skedaddle. I'm sure she's going to like that as the attackers are going to be pushing onto B side here. Wolfie is mid. Going to be sending out that drone. Oreo baiting potentially for Wolfie here. Wolfie might want it, but the smoke is going to go out. And there is the grenade. Great grenade from Che as it's going to deal some damage to Oreo here. Zay trying to find something in the smoke, but the attackers going to fully push on here with Skylar the only one on site. Skylar might be in a world of hurt here as Gage is going to be pushing out. Drew is going to be sitting in the bottom of that spot. The Gage ult is out. But look at this. Skylar able to find one. There's the Gage ult on to Liz Vivi. The attackers have to find something. There's Ghost Toxin. Can they find anything here? There's Oreo. It's Oreo and Ghost Toxin. The last one's Oreo with another great kill. 3v2. Che on the flank. Thinking better of it though. Oreo pushing out. Extra aggressive, but there is Skylar with the Odin. All up to Ghost Toxin, and he doesn't have ult to get out of this, so this is going to be tough. The attackers on the back of the guy that was so good in game number 1. Wolfie holding. Skylar looking. The trip is out. Wolfie, can they see them? There's Ghost Toxin getting one though. It is never over until it is over. Skylar going to be sitting on site here. Che in the corner. Ghost Toxin has to make something work and cannot do it. The defenders, Clutch and Crutch, win again. They take it 2-0. They are moving up in the standings, and we will see you next time.